Hello, friends and students. Let's study the song Pichi Pichiga Nachaavuraa. Okay, well, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the chords that we need and talk a little bit first about the meter or the beat. So in this song we'll count to 3, but it's a sort of fast 3, so you often feel that beat with just one pulse in the foot, sort of like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This kind of thing where it has a 1 feel, but that 1 is divided into 3 primary beats. Okay, so that discusses the beat. Now let's talk about the basic chords. Well, for this part of the song, the basic chords are just A minor and E. Now, it would be 4 measures of A minor followed by 4 measures of E. Dun dun da dun 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 da dun 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 da dun. Okay, now let's learn some cooler voicings. Different ways to do the same chords. I'm going to do A minor in this method in the 5th position. Just playing 3 strings with the thumb, index, and middle. Okay, so we'll do that, and we're going to apply a strum pattern, which is to play on beats 1 and 2 of the 3 counts, sort of like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you'll notice I am releasing the pressure of my left hand, or sort of bouncing it, to cause the chord to not continue to sustain, to cut it off. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to move down to this E chord in this method. So we'll play this E chord for 2 measures with the same strum pattern. And then for the final 2 measures of the chord progression, I'm going to use a different E chord. Alright, so there's a 8 measure chord progression. As we said, it was 4 measures of A minor followed by 4 measures of E. And we're going to now apply the different chord voicings, the different ways of doing A and E, and the strum pattern in slow motion. I'll count to 3 2 times, and then we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that takes care of the chords and the strum pattern and the beat. Let's learn, for the fun of it, some of this part where the guy is whistling. Okay, well, of course you can play these notes on guitar many different ways. I'm going to take this approach today. Okay, 2nd finger on the 5th string at the 5th fret, letter E. Now I'm going to play 1st finger on the 3rd string at the 4th fret, letter B. So that was E, E, B, and now I'm using my 4th finger. I know a lot of you might prefer to use your 3rd. I'm going to use my 4th finger to play the letter A on the 4th string at the 7th fret 2 times. Okay, so I'll put that together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now in the next measure, it's like the same melody with one little embellishment. Instead of E, E, it's E, D, E. Now in this case, I'm using my first finger on the second string to play the letter D at the 3rd fret. So that would be E, D, E, B, A, A. Okay, now we have the first 4 measures. I'll put it together in slow motion. 1, 2, a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now, we're going to move over to the first finger on the first string at the 4th fret, letter G sharp. And we're going to play G sharp, then second finger on the first string at the 5th fret we'll play A, then 4th finger on the first string at the 7th fret, letter B. So that was G sharp, A, B. And we'll do that 2 times in a row. Okay, and now to finish, I'm going to move over to the second string. And in this case, I'm going to change positions because I'm going to move my first finger up to the 5th fret of the second string. I'm going to play E, and then with the second finger on the 6th fret of the second string, we're going to play F, then back to the E. So the final measure is E, F, E. Okay, so that's, after that there's 1 measure of silence before it starts again. Okay, so now we have studied the melody. I'll put it all together in slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, if you'd like to learn some more of the song, you can check out this other video I posted, which includes a longer transcription. And now, with this video you have just watched and the sheet music in the other video, you will have the tools to study well and have fun.